Zugbeeinflussung. WP gesperrt. WP gesperrt.
Greetings, fellow pack members. My name is Zupanero, and welcome back to Train Sim World 2. I am back on the ice. I completed the commuter train issue. Unfortunately, I wasn't paying attention to anything. That was the main issue. I wasn't paying attention to the signals, and I wasn't paying attention to timing. Of course, today we are dealing with a longer express train. I mean, very long. I'm actually excited for this one. I'm assuming that we're going to be doing the bigger stations, of course. I have time. Let me go ahead and look at the map as soon as I get this camera back over here. But again, like I said, we're dealing with a longer express train. So, this should be fun. Right. I'm assuming that we're going to be heading out of the yard like normal. And you're probably going to be traveling all the way to the other end of the map. As always. So, let's go ahead and get started.
Störung.
Give me 1 second. I apologize for that. I am going to be on and off all day today, so. Alright. Now, because this train is a lot larger, it's going to take some time for this thing to actually bring itself up to speed. But I do have to keep its speed at a certain pace So that way I don't have any issues slowing down. Because once again, this is going to be a longer ride. Going on to the bring it up a little more. I don't want to bring it up too quickly. Even though it's saying that I can speed up. Yeah, this train is very long. Yeah, before my camera starts glitching out, let me go ahead and do that. Yeah, what you're seeing on the right is, or sorry, on the left is basically how long this train is. Alright, I'm gonna let this thing accelerate slowly. I prefer the... I honestly prefer this train over the commuter train. Not because of the fact that you're not doing as much as you are on the commuter train, but this has a better braking system and it's a little bit easier to go ahead and slow down. Considering the fact that your speed limit is based off of the train that you're running and not the line that you're on. Well, technically it is the line that you're on, but... Let's bring that down a bit. Alright, let me let it coast for a bit. Because again, the train is heavier and it's currently going downhill. Go ahead and let it coast from here. Sorry about that. Oh boy. Because this train is a bit wider, I do have to be a little bit more aware of where the camera is on the outside. Not receiving any power. There you go. Okay, I was wondering what was going on for a second. That scared me for a bit. Should be turning sharply to the left and then sharply again to the right. So a little bit of zigzag here and there. let it move up just a little bit, but not a lot. It's going up, I forgot. Even though the train is moving uphill, I'll just leave it on minimum for now. That should be enough speed to get it all the way over to the station. Sorry, I had someone message me real quick. Oh, that's funny. Unfortunately, it's for a different game, so... Oh, boy. Unfortunately, I am delayed. But I did not put the blame on myself, I put it on the accident, or the issue that they were having with one of the other trains on the other line. Let it coast from here. It's at 45. Should be able to slow itself down. Excellent. 3 minutes late, or almost 4 minutes, but still. Yes, let's see how I ran. Oh boy. Alright. Technically, I was early at stop number 3. So. Uh-huh. Usually I got a gold, I got a silver on that one. Well, I was late. So, oh well. Alright. I will go ahead and leave this here for 1 second. I'm gonna go ahead and get some food, and I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. We're gonna go ahead and go for a few more runs on this one, and I'll pause this simulation, go on to the one in Paris. Or, sorry, France. I believe I'm on the commuter train again. Okay. Alright. Closed. Should be forward. Am I forgetting? Park and brake. Release. I'm dumb. I'm dealing with the longer commuter train right now. This is actually on PlayStation. Amazing graphics for PlayStation though, actually. Before the camera starts bugging out again. Let me give you a quick look. Cool, right? Alright, about 5 on there. perfectly timed. But yes, this is on PS4. And if you want to know the game, Train Sim World 2. I think it was $26 if you wanted to ask. And I'm going to be showing off one of the new add-ons that they put to the game, so. I'm going to do this one, I'm going to do the ICE, and then I'll get into France. Right. Camera into position. Right, it was off for a second, sorry. Oh, on camera. Alright, 250 kilometers. I don't think that's my line. I know I can go up to 160 kilometers. It's 50 kilometers away from here. Oh yeah, you're on the straight. Oh yeah, that's right, I went from the different line. I forgot about that. Distance between those two stations are a lot different. 656, 702. Kilometers. I might be there a little bit early. What's even greater about this is the fact that they add timetables to the game. And if you're there early, they ask you to wait until the timetable you're supposed to arrive at is over, so you can actually go ahead and do this. And if I wanted to right now, if I had the time, I could get up from my seat and just walk throughout the entire train. But I'm not doing that right now. 7.3 kilometers. But yeah, it's the entire cab is almost 100% interactive. So, I mean, I find this to be absolutely amazing because most simulation games I play just have you go forward, go back, if you control the lines, and that's basically it. They don't have you do anything well extra, like actually taking care of passengers. So. What safety systems? Alright, 4 point. Let me go ahead and use power to 0 and bring this about 5% brake. Back on the brake a little bit more. Like SIFA and PZB. Oh, sorry, PZB. I do not know what that is, unfortunately. I'll let you run. You look like you're gonna go up a little bit more. Why does that line look different from the one that was just on? I don't know. There's the emergency brake that you have on here that you can use. You also have the what was it? Indirect brake that you could also use. I was going downhill. Still need to work my freaking timing with the braking. With this one, the bullet train I'm still better at. But I am early. It's at 7:02. I'm here at 7:01. Does the station have one? Do not know. Let me go ahead and check. It will not let me. Okay. What about this? No. Okay. I don't see any issues on the platform over here, so... Yeah. Well, here's the thing, though, because... trying to take care of train's weight, because again I'm using a little bit more than what I usually work with, and taking care, keeping your eye on the angle at which the platform is on. Of course, this platform is not straight like most platforms in this map. The platform is slanted, it's going downwards, so of course it's going to be a little bit hard on the braking. And of course I need to just try my best to measure distance, weight, and speed. Which again, I have issues with. For some reason. With this one, not the bullet train. For some reason, it's just a commuter train that I have issues with. Why are you having issues? Come on. And why is my circuit closed again? Or sorry, open. Why is it open, not closed? And that's reducing the speed to 80. See if I can coast this around 80. And then bring it on to the other line. This one's at 20 kilometers, so I won't have to be dealing with this until later on. Still, again, I gotta watch the speed. I'll probably give it until about 3 kilometers and then I'll start braking. Actually, you know what? 3.5, I'll put it on 5%, and then I'll go ahead and apply a little bit more as I get closer. Since that's a long straight, it's going to be a while. You can actually go ahead and just simply sit down. I'm out of the seat. But in the bullet train, you actually have quiet zones that you can actually interact with as well, like little cabins, first class areas that usually you just sit down and read or access the internet to and stuff like that. But it's absolutely amazing. I wish the lines could be a little bit longer and a little bit more interactive, but for PlayStation and for a train simulation game, I'd say that this is very, very interesting. Of course, you can see on the very far right-hand side on the bottom, right next to the speedometer, you're going to see the cabin, or sorry, the cab, and you're going to see train either slanted upwards or downwards. That's its percentage of incline and decline. So if I am braking on an incline, it's going to be a lot easier if I'm braking on a decline, especially with a heavier train. It's going to be a little bit more difficult. 7.6. Yeah, I just wish the lines were a little bit longer and you can actually have almost an entire country that you can interact with lines with. And I have not seen a Japanese add-on to this game yet. Most of this is European and American. I haven't seen Asian yet. Which is disappointing because I know China has a very, very fascinating high-speed railway system along with Japan, and if they do put an add-on for China, I would like to see the Tibet Railway, because I think that would be an amazing experience to just be able to actually go through that entire train, look at all the sleek cars and everything else like that. And France, they did put France in here, and I believe they have Switzerland. Let's see. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yes, I believe they did add Switzerland. I'm gonna have to take a look at the add-ons again. But I believe they did add Switzerland as one of the many maps to the game. Or Sweden, I forgot. Which, I have to look at the add-on again. And they are supposed to be releasing another one, from what I've heard. It's mostly just rumors, so I'm not guaranteeing that. But they are supposed to be adding more maps to the game, from what I've heard. That's going up a little bit. That's about 5 minutes, 7 kilometers. It's reducing it. Good. There's a road map you can check out. Yes, there is. Yes, I did know that. That's why I meant to say yes, there is. But yes, I did know that I could do that. .7, 6. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and bring this power to 0. I'm going to let it coast for a bit. Let it naturally slow itself down. That's another thing too. I would like to travel because in Europe and in Asia, for some reason, they heavily rely on their railway network. Unlike us, we rely on our highways and our and our airports. That's because we don't use trains for the right reason. We use it for mostly light transportation and for businesses. They use it mostly just for business, for transportation. But again, I would like to go ahead and travel and actually take a look at not only just their transportation systems, but to also be able to take a look at well, basically everything in general. I was in Europe a little while ago, and I actually enjoyed it very much. Well, you see, here's the thing. Cars are good. Usually they can travel a lot faster on the highway than the normal train does on the railway system, on our current railway system. But for countries like Europe and Asia, it's actually their high-speed railways that actually travel a lot faster. Oh, do you? Interesting. There's actually another person I was talking with a while ago. He lives in Scotland. Gonna let it coast from here. And I have wanted to visit France. Actually, I live in Florida, but I have been in Europe, and I did visit France. Not the mainland, island off in the Mediterranean. I forget the name of it. I apologize. Alright, I saw a flag out there, hold on. Come on. Sorry, it's on. Oh. Am I continuing with the route? I don't know. I don't know what it wants me to do. Hold on, let me check. Come on. There you go. And are you having any issues with... Yes. I don't even think this is interactive. No, it isn't. Oh, that sucks. Right. I don't have to leave until 7:14. I have plenty of time. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go ahead and keep going. The game does give you many options like that, but that's the first time I've actually seen it. They said they've done it before, but I haven't really been seeing it until now. Alright, do you have anything else? 7:13. Still plenty of time. Oh. No, I don't. What am I doing? I was like, no, I still have plenty of time. I wasn't checking seconds, I was checking minutes. Alright, come on. Up, 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 up. Alright, right doors, locking. $14, $15, $16, $17, $18, $19, $20. 6 minutes. And I've been looking very, very hard to see if I could find any simulation games, only because of the fact that most of them are on PC, and they are very good simulation games, especially for things like this. I'm not interested in Flight Simulator. I do not trust myself with a plane. I can hardly brake on time on a damn commuter train. I don't trust myself with flight simulators or anything else like that, but for a train simulation, I enjoy this a lot. I find this to be absolutely amazing. And I can't wait to go ahead and do the one in France. Actually, you know what? I might pause the commuter train. I might pause Germany, and I might just head on over to France, because I just got it. And I haven't been able to use it yet. I've been waiting for me to go ahead and start streaming this game in order for me to actually start using it. But I want to use it so badly right now. And it looks good too, because the funny thing is that I always thought that bullet trains were meant to be very low to the ground and very wide in order for them to increase stability. I did not know they had a double-deckered bullet train. And in Japan, they have that thing that looks like a freaking monster, my gosh. But I did not know they had double-decker bullet trains. I don't like the way that this thing is shaking. Hold on. That's another thing too. I'd like to go ahead and actually look through that train before I go ahead and start running it, one in France. But I do want to go ahead and show you the way that they make the bullet train in Germany, but either way, they're both bullet trains. Well, here's the thing, it's not normal for us here too. It's... how would I say it? They mostly use it along the northeastern coast and the southwestern coast. And the thing is too is that they're not high speed, they're just increased passengers. And usually the ticket pricing on them is a little bit more expensive, and sometimes the trains use a mix between both single deck and double deck. No, the only places I found them to be extremely common is in the northeastern regions and the southwestern regions. I haven't really heard of a mass production of double-decker throughout Central America, and or Central United States, sorry. I've seen them only once in Florida. There's actually a station not far from where I live, and usually Amtrak just has the single-stage ones, or single-deck ones. No, I would, oof. Look what you made me do, I wasn't paying attention. Don't tell me I have to reverse this. Oh no, I might actually catch it. No, I'm talking about, like Texas and, don't make me look at a map. I'm sorry, I am tired. Oh yeah, that's right, I put on freaking emergency brakes. I gotta do this again. Should have been on. Control. On. Closed. Release. 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 Oh my god, you're gonna do this to me again. Down here, yes I can. Where did my speech go? Because apparently I don't know how to talk like a normal human being anymore. You fine? Yes, you're fine. Alright. Thing down there. Wait, till 21. No, that's not what I meant. Yeah, no, what I mean is like, places like Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Kansas, Nebraska, the Dakotas. Actually, you know what? No, I know that North Dakota has a major line that goes through it, along with Minnesota. It's mostly industry related, but I know that there's one single major line. But there is a website that I want to actually go ahead and do a charity stream for. First, I want to go ahead and do a hospital. But for... Let me go ahead and close those doors. There is a... Oh my gosh. There is a company which usually bases its profits upon charity, because of course our economy does not want to put any money towards high-speed railway systems. But I would like, okay, there goes my camera. I would like to go ahead and put a donation in. Currently Florida is constructing a what they call high-speed railway, but I don't consider it high-speed. Amtrak just placed in a new assembly line, except their trains are limited for their speed because of how old the railway is that they're riding on. However, it is able to reach around 245 miles per hour, I think it said it was, of its top speeds, or newest top speed I believe it was. And it can only run about 60 miles per hour on it, because again, it is a very old line. And California was in the process of constructing a high-speed railway, and they had to pause it several times because they lacked the funding for it. They used to have the funding for it, and then it was canceled. So then they had to go ahead and find new means of funding. But I would be 100% interested in putting donations in for that, because honestly, everyone's saying that it's dying in the United States and it's very successful in Europe and in Asia. The only reason why I say that is true is because, one, a lot of people don't understand that even though the highway system is great, it is outdated. It is limited by the amount of cars that you can put onto the road. The United States is the United States highway system is currently stating that it is running out of room to increase the size of its highways, and it is true. Because the bigger the highway, the harder it is for you to go ahead and actually change lanes in order for you to go ahead and get to where you really need to go. It also makes travel time a little bit more difficult, even though smaller highways would better provide for like quick and easy travel. Usually your highway system is about 4 lanes to 5 lanes. In the major areas, of course, usually we hardly have any of it, which of course sucks, because I understand that in certain countries, I believe China has a highway system, and I believe theirs is like 5 or 6 lane, which is amazing. But the United States is running out of room for increasing the size of its highway system, and a lot of people are trying to go ahead and use, basically they're trying to use air traffic or airplanes as a way of traveling, considering the fact that usually in the United States that is our go-to for business travel, which it's also used for international travel, of course, but they don't understand that the more public transportation services that you actually have, the less cars you put onto the road. And when I was in New York, a lot of people use the commuter trains. Actually, a lot of people were using commuter trains almost all the time in New York City. Not even in just New York City, it was also on Long Island. They also use it along the northeast coast. They had a line going straight down from Maine, going all the way down to Washington, D.C. A lot of people are using that, but they still use the highway system. And fun fact, actually, the original purpose of the highway system was to increase the chances of citizens in major cities to be able to escape the city in a short amount of time in case of nuclear attacks. That was one of the major reasons why they actually built the highway system. And funny thing is exactly why it was built during the Cold War. Because of fear of a nuclear disaster, and because of the fact that a lot of people were relying on very old roads. I am actually very early, my gosh. Alright. Yeah, I find it to be scary, considering the fact that now our country is having issues with its highway system. The thing is, though, is that based off of where I live in Florida, it's a 2-hour drive from Disney. Except it's a 1 hour and 30-minute drive because we use the smaller roads, and there's less traffic on the smaller roads than there is on the highway. So we have that, and we hardly use the highway for coast-to-coast traveling in Florida, from west coast to east coast, because of the fact that there's so much traffic on highways, and it's a lot faster. Most of it is farmland that we travel through, and then of course you have the Everglades, which is basically empty, and it's only a 2-lane road. 2-lane, 2-way road, and it's faster than our highway system, and it's crazy. Which I think that was another thing too. I believe Florida, again, was supposed to be putting in a high-speed railway system, except it's mostly on the east coast of Florida, not the west coast. Currently they have it connected they have it connected to Miami, and they're supposed to be adding an extension in 2022, 2023, having it from Miami all the way up to Orlando. But it was supposed to help, mostly supposed to help with tourism, considering the fact that a lot of people usually like to go to Miami just because it's a a go-to city in Florida, and then of course you have Orlando, which has Disney World, Universal Studios, Busch Gardens, SeaWorld, and so on and so forth. One of the major issues was that again, the highway system is starting to go down. It's starting to become one of the most frustrating forms of travel in the United States. Once again, which is why a lot of people now use planes a lot. It's only a 2-hour flight, and the tickets are a lot cheaper than our gas prices, and it's a lot cheaper than traveling for 2 days from New York to Florida, or from Florida to New York. Was much expected. But one of the many reasons why our train tickets are actually extremely expensive is because our railway system is in competition with our airway system, or sorry, our airlines. Airway system, my god. Our airlines is in competition with our airlines, and the thing is that, again, it's a lot faster to travel by plane. But the thing is that people use mostly cars for short distance travels, people use our airlines for long distance travels, and a lot of people don't think about trains when it comes between just the next state over. Either they drive or they fly. And both are expensive. Actually, sorry, all three options are expensive, but if you're traveling, you might as well bring your own personal vehicle with you. It makes you feel a lot better. But after taking a look at ticket prices in Europe for trains, not even that, but like weekly passes, it is crazy because your weekly pass is almost the same amount as our daily pass, or as our daily ticket pricings. And the other thing too was I was actually looking at it the other day. Apparently there is a sleep car in Japan, and the cheapest cot that you can get is equal to $1 American. And I found it to be absolutely ridiculous. I believe the line is called the Sunrise Express, in case you want information. Because I was watching the video, it was during, right after one of their festival events. So I'm guessing that ticket prices go up and down just the same as they do here, obviously. Supply and demand, but I am still shocked that ticket prices were almost as cheap as $1 American. But that's the other thing, too, is that it's not just the passes, it's also your normal public transportation passes, which also connect to your bus routes and so on and so forth, and commuter trains as well. I understand that you guys pay a little bit more taxes than we do, but it's starting to look like you guys put more towards your taxes and actually mean it than we do. Because we put so many things towards taxes and we don't even use it that much. And then we complain about the amount of taxes that we're paying right now. Not to mention how bad our medical system sucks. I didn't realize that people in Northwestern Europe actually get prescribed medication for free, as in it is included in their healthcare plans. For us, we have to pay for that. The other thing too is the pricing for an ambulance. For us, we have to pay $100. For you guys, it's a lot cheaper, from what I've heard. But that's the other thing too, is that European vacation, even though it is expensive for us, it is a lot cheaper than you guys coming over to here. Is that the last stop? Yes, it is. Hopefully, maybe, possibly, quite possible. Alright, I'm landing at coast from here. Minutes, however, the speed does bring itself down a little bit more, so I'm gonna let it naturally decelerate. Hopefully I should be on the bullet train after this one. Hopefully I'm not put back under the commuter. Which then would allow me to go ahead and show you. Alright, that should be hopefully it, unless they have me changing sides and then going back up the route again. Which is annoying, but then I'll have to go ahead and switch sides. Yep, alright. Well, thank you for joining the stream. Thank you. Excellent. Alright. Alright, let me go ahead and see what this next one is real quick, and then because I've already shown you the bullet train. I'll go ahead and jump on to France. I'll go ahead and save this for here. Main menu, yes. And then I'll go to France. Alright, give me 1 second. I'm gonna get some food real quick again, and then I'll be right back. Hello everybody, I am back. Alright. Yes. Alright, let's get this show on the road.
Welcome to driver training here at Marseille. Today you'll be learning to drive this SNCF Series 200 TGV duplex in Camion livery. This brief introduction will cover critical driving controls and passenger operations, so climb aboard to get started.
Long line. Actually, you know what, give me at least something I can interact. Oh, that's amazing. I'm assuming that's a bathroom. Nope. Wait, no it isn't. Ah, yes. This is a bathroom. Let me go ahead and get back down.
Take a seat in the driver's position because this is where you'll be spending most of your time.
Of course it is.
To begin, you will need to press the Service Retention Cancel button to take control of this service. In normal operation, this unit draws electricity from the overhead catenary via a pantograph. However, since the pantograph is currently in the down position, you have to power the initial systems by priming the auxiliary battery. To activate the control desk, set the master switch to active. Now activate the pantograph using the normal and DC positions on the different rotary switches so that it raises up and makes contact with the... The DC setting should be used in the area of Marseille. The LGV setting should be used outside of Marseille. And the AC setting is used in other AC overhead line areas.
I'm sorry, what?
The circuit breaker will need to be set to allow power to reach the entire train. Lighting is automatically set when enabling the master switch, but make sure you use the low beam lights when passing other trains so as not to blind oncoming drivers. Take a quick glance of the platform to ensure all is safe before unlocking the doors. Next, you need to do the brake test. This ensures that all the brakes are working correctly before you set off. First, press the brake hold button to hold the lead power car brakes into their current state so that you don't roll away. This does mean that during these tests you will not see the locomotive brake cylinder gauge move at all. And now press the emergency brake button. You'll see the brake pipe rapidly drop to 0 bar, verifying that this is working correctly. Use the brake neutral switch to disable the brake lever, which will You can now re-engage the brake control by Now that you've tested the emergency brake, you'll test normal brake operations. Then hold the train brake in the release position to raise the brake pipe to 5 bar. Hold the train brake control in apply until the brake pipe reads around 4 bar. And that's the brake system fully tested. The reverser is used to set the direction of travel. There are 3 driving modes on the TGV. Coupling and uncoupling. The speed is limited in this mode and is intended for coupling maneuvers. Manual control. This is usual mode for driving on classic lines. And selected speed. This uses the speed selector control and is used by the driver on high-speed lines to set the maximum cruise speed. To get started now, select the manual control mode as you are on the classic lines. It's time to get going. Set the doors to locked. For this introduction, you'll be driving as far as Aix-en-Provence. Finally, press the brake hold button and you should see the yellow light go out, and hold the train brake in the release position to release the brakes. The train is now ready to part, so apply a small amount of power to get moving. Coasting is a method used. Keeping to the speed limit is important. If you begin to overspeed, hold the brake lever into the apply position to slow down.
I'm sorry, that's funny. This is going to be a little more interesting because that's 18 kilometers already.
You're approaching the voltage changeover area and need to change the voltage on the train in order to continue. You'll do this without stopping the train. Open and then close the circuit breaker. Lower the pantograph by moving the switch to the lower position. Change the pantograph mode switch to LGV.
Cool. That is so cool.
When your cab passes the REV board, this means that the rear of your train has passed the voltage changeover area and you can raise the pantograph. Do this now by switching the selector switch to the N position. When the arm breaker symbol illuminates, rearm the circuit breaker. This means you can now increase power up to the indicated speed on the TVM display. Nicely done. You're in good shape to continue the journey.
Oh, that's amazing. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, that's so cool. I'm geeking out right now.
You're now approaching Aix-en-Provence, so apply a small amount of brake force to achieve a comfortable, safe stop.
There you go, now I can go outside and do that. Ah. This one I gotta actually keep an eye on the gauges. this one's going to be a while for me to get the hang of. Interesting, it automatically lowered its pantograph. Hey.
Good work. That concludes all the basics of operating this train.
I gotta learn how to use the switchovers as well. Oh boy. Is it already on? Oh, the train looks so nice. Where are the wipers? Lights. The wipers were here, wasn't it? Alright, I think I remember how to do this. Oh god, that's scary as hell. It's a horn. Or oh boy. So yeah, I screwed that one up. Right? Did I get that correctly? Maybe. Oh, thank goodness I'm not timed. Alright, this one's a bit difficult to operate. Damn it. Those are the blinds. Alright, where's the light? Okay, so there's a bit of light, so hopefully that can give me something. Yeah, that would help. $67 kilometers. Oh my god. That is 67 kilometers! Ah, I can go faster in this thing. Yes. see what I have here. That is amazing. This thing actually gets pretty heavy, it's actually pretty heavy on the freaking turns, isn't it? Come on. God, this thing actually moves. This thing's going a lot faster than it's supposed to. Oh my gosh, the thing is zooming. Top speed is supposed to be 325, it's running at 335. That is absolutely amazing. God, this thing is just moving, isn't it? Oh my god, this thing's running at 243. Ah, that's beautiful. Almost 2 minutes early. Amazing. I love this thing so much now. Technically it's still with the line. That is amazing. I'm sorry, what? No idea why I just wanted to do that.
Nous demandons aux passagers de toujours garder leur dossier personnel à proximité. Tout colis ou bagage léger sans surveillance sera retiré et pourra faire l'objet d'une destruction auprès de notre service de sécurité. Oof. Yeah, no, I was above speed limit. Oh well. At least now I know how to turn on the damn desk light, so I'm not in the freaking dark trying to figure out where everything is. Oh boy. I would love if they had the Shinkansen into this game. I would love it. Leave depot. Drive this train from the depot to Marseille to begin the TGP service. Alright. Wait, hold on. Sorry. Is everything on? Auxiliary power on. Anything else I'm in charge of? Come on now.
Oh. Don't have to do this again. Alright. Circuit breaker. Off. What was it? On? Lower. DC. Leave it on DC. Alright. Try this again. Didn't even do anything. Not even do anything. Already. Alright. I do apologize for those of you that are hearing fireworks. Okay, well now everything is no longer move. There you go. And there is light. Right. You are forward. You are normal. What is it that I'm forgetting? I don't know. No idea. I forgot how to do everything again. Damn it. Cab light. Corridor left. Corridor right. Control. Don't care about that. Control. Don't care about that. Sanding. me check pantograph. Should be direct current. Come on. Why is it not going? I have done something wrong. Yes, restart. I think I did it all in the wrong order. I think I was supposed to go ahead and bring cab control over to me first, and then do everything else. Right. Let's try this again. what am I forgetting? Damn it, what am I forgetting? God damn it, what am I forgetting? Oh, this is gonna be the death of me, isn't it? What am I doing wrong? Once again, I screwed it up. Okay, you know what? What we can do... What I can do... is restart once again, because obviously I'm doing something wrong. Don't tell me I have to go back to me turning this entire thing on again. You know what? Let me go ahead and do that. Let me go ahead and go back to me turning this entire thing on. I gotta go back to my own stream so I can see if I'm doing this correctly. Alright, auxiliary power is on. Alright, switch this to DC. It's on. Normal. Alright. Alright. Your board system. For some reason, it doesn't sound like it's on. normal. Let's see. Why is it not letting me move? That's how it was set up. What on earth is it that I'm not doing? Auxiliary power is on. Yes? Okay. That was turned on last time. Let me see if I could go through the steps again and see if I missed something. Alright. Hopefully, last time I have to go ahead and restart this whole thing. I'll have to turn everything off. And then turn it back on. Best way to do it. Turn everything off and then turn it back on. Because obviously right now it's not giving me the correct instructions. Either that or I'm just being a dumbass. More than likely the case, of course, knowing me. Alright. Yes, fine. Be great. Oh no, we're not. I'm a dumbass. Alright. Now sit down. Alright. Master switch. On. That's already set to DC. Set that to normal. Alright, then you use sorry. Why? Set to normal. Set to DC. Yes. Why does it sound like it's off? Auxiliary power is on, yes. There is no other button, I'm assuming. Why are you having issues? Alright, unfortunately, for some reason, everything is having issues, and I'm not liking it. I did everything in the right order. Nothing is happening. That is on, okay. Normal. DC. Right. You. Circuit breaker off. Just found out what one of our issues may have been. Why is it that I'm having issues? Why is it that you're locked? Damn it. Well, this is taking me a while to figure out, and I'd rather not have you guys stick around and then understand what the hell's going on. No, you off. You on. At least that's not red anymore. That's on normal, that's on DC. What is it that missing? Nothing, I'm missing nothing. I shouldn't be missing anything. Ah, my gosh. Well, for some reason, that's not working. And it's not making me happy. I don't think it's making you happy either, because I just did this. I'm following the same instructions that I just did beforehand. And it doesn't seem to be working, so let me see. Everything should be on. So once again, I have no idea what's going on. Come on. Brakes are not on. Brake, neutral, emergency brake. Nope, it's just not moving. Look at it. Nope. Well, for some reason it's not moving. And it's making me mad. Very mad. Well, that's amazing. Oh, where are the settings? Damn it, where's the setting? Nope, close the doors. My goodness. Alright, well, this thing is fighting with me. So unfortunately I'm gonna have to end this here and see if I can figure out what's going on with it. Because I'm doing everything step by step. I think there was a certain setting to it where if it was coupled to another locomotive, then you had to go ahead and put it, or sorry, turn it on with a specific setting. And of course, I've been stuck here for a while, and these guys will not budge. So, I've been doing this the entire time. Source retention, should be active. Yes, yeah, it's active. Doesn't want to move. Let me see. Circuit rearmed. Neutral. Board. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I have no idea what's going on with this thing. I do apologize, but unfortunately I'm going to have to end everything off here because I don't want to be spending my entire time trying to look up videos on here. But I do apologize. This was supposed to run a little bit longer and a little bit more interesting, but unfortunately this train is giving me a hard time. Obviously I'm missing something because nothing is working. Well, again, I apologize that this has to end like this, but thank you for those of you who have joined the stream. Thank you so much. If you liked anything but this specific section of the stream, please leave a like, comment, comments, questions that you'd like to leave me. Please leave it down in the comment section down below, and I'd be happy to go ahead and look at it. And if you want to go ahead and see more videos like this, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button, and you'll be notified every single time I'm uploading a video or doing a live stream. Once again, thank you for watching. As always, I will see all of you in the next video. Bye-bye.